Hey everyone, we're going to try this one more time to see if switching from OBS to Streamlabs is going to make a difference. Hopefully it will. Hopefully you can still hear me. If not, let me know. Hopefully we don't have any lag this time that we have new software that we're using. But we're going to find out. And if not, at least it's recording it and it should be fine. So, there you go. Alright, so we left off on day 3, but since day 2 didn't record, I'm going to replay that so that you have that to look at. And yeah, we'll go from there. See what happens. Also, I'm still going to read stuff, but I'm not going to do the voices here. Let's turn this down a little bit. Where are we at? Oh, it's reading both of those, isn't it? So we can definitely turn that down a lot. There we go. Since the mic's picking it up anyways. I can listen to it later and see if it's any good. Oh, wait a minute. No. That's what's going on. Logitech, no. Turn that down. Turn that all the way up. All the way. We want the snowball. Alright, cool. There we go. Let me see if it'll load. Oh, crap. So we left off on Sunday. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're not that bad. Here we go. It's not that bad at all. Sorry, I forgot to read the voices. Do you want to order anything else? Freya, I'm good for now. I'm not doing the voices. I hated doing that. I don't like it. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Freya, Oh man. Freya. Oh, Aqua. Fancy seeing you here again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Brian. Good evening, Miss Aqua. Aqua, how are you two doing? Freya, same old. I'm good. How about you? Aqua, I'm fine. Thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Aqua, is Myrtle here? Freya, so far it's only me and Brian. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Aqua, oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. Freya, you have her email, right? Aqua, yeah. Freya, why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to somebody. Aqua, eee! That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyways. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Yeah, anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. Aqua, it's alright. I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. So you want tea, lemon, and cinnamon. There we go. Here you go. Aqua, oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? Aqua, I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Freya, well, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. Aqua, I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? Freya, I've been here since you left last night. Aqua, blah blah blah. Freya, finish drinking first, Aqua. Aqua, I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left? Freya, I was just joking. Aqua, oh, that would be crazy. Freya, why? Aqua, oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Brian. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Freya, thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Aqua, yes? Freya, where did you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? Aqua, I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Aqua, born and raised in the sea. Here we go. Oh, what's it doing? Okay, there we go. Born and raised in the sea. I read that already. Freya, why did you move here? Aqua, chasing the American dream, I guess. Freya, you moved with your family? Aqua, no, I'm the only one who could move here. Freya, oh. May I know why? Aqua, it's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. Freya, how long have you been here? Aqua, almost 2 years now. Freya, do your parents visit often? Aqua, they can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a U.S. visa? Freya, I'm sorry to hear that. Aqua, it's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Freya, do you have siblings? Aqua, of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Freya, whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Aqua, of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Freya, holy. Aqua, how about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? Freya, I have. Not as many as you, I assume. Freya, I have a little brother, 4 years younger. Aqua, he also lives in Seattle? Freya, no, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. Aqua, that's so nice of him. Freya, I know, right? Freya, that reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. Aqua, you should. Visit them while you can. Freya, I know. Anyways, want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Your espresso's ready. Freya, thanks. Freya, bitter. Just the way I love it. Good evening, sir. Henry, good evening. How can I help you, sir? Ah, yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Henry, actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. I noticed something here. That's interesting. Okay, so I played through this last stream, and last stream completely crashed, so, you know, it didn't record. That's why I'm replaying it. It's not a question mark over his name. We actually know who he is now, which is weird. Hendry, STMJ stands for Susu Telar Madu Jahi. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Freya, wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have them. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add an egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. Hendry, I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. So it's... What? Oh, milk, egg, honey, and ginger. So it's milk, ginger, honey, I believe. Let's see. It'll tell us if we're wrong. Nope, we're right. Cool. Here's your STMJ, sir. Hendry, ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in the States. I've traveled so many places, and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Freya, sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Freya, excuse me? Hendry, aren't you college students? Freya, no, we're not. Hendry, I see. Aqua, Freya. Hendry, may I ask how old you are? Freya, you're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Hendry, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Freya, hey Brian. Hendry, Freya, who is this pervy old man? Hendry, I have no idea. It's his first time here. Hendry, I want to be able to understand young people. Freya, thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. Georgie, what's up? Freya, there's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Georgie, where? Georgie, you mean him? Freya, yes, but not so loud. Georgie, this man is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. Freya, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Georgie, everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Brian. Henry, please call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Freya, wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong? Henry, yes. And you're Rachel Florentia's father? Henry, yes. Freya, Furlong. Florentia. Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Henry. Florentia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, Freya, I'm sorry. Henry, Rachel chose it for her stage name. Georgie, Freya. Freya, okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Aqua, Freya, I'll come with you. Georgie, anyways, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Henry, it's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Georgie, well, I can think one of them was a bit shady. Freya, hey, I heard that. Henry, what? Freya, I'm not a criminal. Georgie, I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Brian here. She wasn't in any danger. Henry, are you sure? What about before that? Georgie, whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? Henry, it's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. Georgie, I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. Henry, what if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. I'll move this a sec. Okay. There we go. Where was I? There we go. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Georgie, did something happen? Henry, well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Georgie, is it possible you're just being paranoid? Henry, I don't know. Maybe? Aqua, psst. Brian, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Georgie, well, can't you just find another manager? Henry, Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. Georgie, as a parent, there's really nothing much more we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. Henry, what if she made the wrong choices? Georgie, I can do a background check on that manager, if that will ease your mind. Henry, please do. Georgie, okay, give me a name. Henry, it's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyways, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Henry, what? Georgie, you have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Henry, wait. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. Henry, I used to manage a girls' band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Henry, yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Henry, modeling and a solo singing career? It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Henry, even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Freya, she survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who could take care of herself. Don't you think so? Henry, she's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. Freya, you are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. Henry, I just want what's best for her. Freya, is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. Henry, but she's just a girl. My little girl. Freya, seriously? That's your argument? Henry, I didn't mean to sound that way. Freya, it doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. Freya, I was once a stubborn girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. Henry, I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Brian? Take all the time you need. Well, that's at least one day. you sure that would be okay? Freya, yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. Freya, I know. Hey, Gala. Gala, good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. Freya, it's nothing. Brian was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Gala, it sounds like a heavy discussion. Freya, what are you up to tonight? Gala, I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Freya, oh, don't worry about it. Gala, although I need to interrupt Brian for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want me to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink, but let's give it a try again, just to be sure. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Gala, indeed. I have the same feeling. Made a note of that mixture. Gala, perfect. Anyways, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. Freya, you're done? I have a lot of homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? Gala, no, I'm by myself tonight. Freya, it's going to be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Freya, oh come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. Gala, he might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. Freya, he doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Freya, oh come on. Baileys, good evening everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Freya, hey ya. Baileys, how you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Brian was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. Baileys, what's the problem with the story? Freya, the story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Baileys, sounds pretty common so far. Freya, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. Baileys, what? That score will determine which page you should go to. Baileys, that sounds more like a video game than a book. Freya, I know it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Baileys, huh? Freya, with the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream, just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on NetStream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. Baileys, that sounds interesting and highly ambitious, Freya. Freya, at least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. Bailey's, what did you say? Freya, no, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Bailey's, alright. Freya, as Brian said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch to prove is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Bailey's, fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? Freya, you'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. Bailey's, if you say so. Anyways, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte if you know how to make it. I don't. Coffee ginger milk. Now I do. There we go, ginger latte. This time no stupid art. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Bailey's, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Freya, by the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your last client? Bailey's, oh, I'm done with her. Freya, done? As in you're dropping the project? Bailey's, hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Freya, did she like it? Bailey's, oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. Freya, so you finished your job by bullshitting her? Bailey's, the finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Freya, are you working on anything right now? Bailey's, no. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Freya, oh. Like, you and Lua? Bailey's, something like that. Freya, by the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. Bailey's, I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Freya, oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? Bailey's, you're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Freya, wait, what? Bailey's, okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. Bailey, she was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Freya, why? Bailey's, I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Freya, huh? Doesn't sound like Lua at all. Bailey's, because it wasn't Lua, genius. Freya, huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Freya, holy moly. This is getting spicier. Bailey's. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Leia thanks to her relations with Cognac. Fred, that's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Bailey's. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. Bailey. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. Freya, what? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly! Bailey's. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. Huh, more like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So, Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. Freya, that was one hell of a story. Bailey's, I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Freya, Lua came by a few days ago. Bailey's, how's she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Freya, well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. Bailey's, with whom? Freya, there was this male model. Bailey's, a model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Freya, oh, they weren't together. Bailey's, what were they arguing about? Freya, well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. Bailey's, what did he say? Freya, he didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know. Bailey's, what? Freya, you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Bailey's, yes I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Freya, why would you say that? Bailey's, let me tell you something about my family. Or, I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I think that's a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down. Just there. There we go. Alright, cool. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. Freya, all that because you chose an art degree? Baileys, you want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. Freya, what do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Excuse me. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Freya, whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Baileys, tell me about it. Baileys, Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. Gala, what about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it might not be the same for her. Freya, Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Gala, sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Baileys, yes, she's a succubus. Gala, I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our families for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? Baileys, I never thought of it that way before. Gala, whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. Baileys, there's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. Gala, it's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances may change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. Baileys, we love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. Gala, you know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work, because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Freya, whoa, that's deep. Baileys, we'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Gala, tell me, do you have health insurance? Baileys, what? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? Gala, you'll need some. Baileys, what for? Gala, immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyways, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. Bailey's, no, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Gala, want to head out together? Bailey, sure. Gala, thanks for the drink, Brian. And Freya. Bailey's, bye. Well, so far we seem to be doing okay with the new setup. So fingers crossed this is working. Freya, what? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Freya, hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyways. You gonna write that in your book? Freya, it's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? Freya, I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Freya, sounds like a great idea. Hyde, he really never changed. Gala, I know. Hyde, but it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Gala, don't mention it. Gala, hey Brian, I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. I'm actually just going to make them the same thing, because... Oh, I think I did that wrong. I think it was tea, milk, ginger. Yep, that is wrong. Tea, milk. There we go. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? Hyde, I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. Gala, we do, I guess. Hyde, he was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Hyde, yeah, when this was a bard. What exactly happened? Gala, he was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Hyde, ugh, those 2 bastards. Gala, it wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Hi, just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. Could have taken them both if I was sober. Gala, a couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of the whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Hyde. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. But I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Gala, yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. Hyde, what a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. Gala, after all the trouble you'd caused me the night before... Hyde, hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. Gala, I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. Wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? Hyde, war veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Hyde, well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Gala, Hyde, I'd prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. Hyde, I know. Anyways, Brian, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Let's see, tea... There it is. Here's your order. Hyde, exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Hyde, speak of the devil. Freya, hello, good people. And one vampire. Hyde, it's good to see you too. Freya. Gala, by the way, we were just talking about you. Freya, oh really? What about me? Hyde, I was just surprised that you weren't here. Freya, is that how you pick up young girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Hyde, I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Freya, you... Gala, you look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Freya, right. I showed Brian my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. Gala, that's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Freya, overall, it was a good day. Gala, that's good to hear, but please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Freya, will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? Gala, that's not even a word, Freya. Freya, actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. Gala, it's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Freya, kind of like biz dev for people's lives then? Gala, you could say that. Freya, damn, that sounds complicated and hard. Gala, that's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Freya, good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? Gala, I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Freya, exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Gala, maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about our work outside the hospital. Freya, why? Gala, for me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyways. Such professionalism and loyalty. Just keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. Freya, you. Hyde, he needs to be a little less loyal then. Gala, Hyde? Freya, you've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Freya, wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. Gala, they keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Freya, take it. Gala, not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Gala, of course, but what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. Freya, I really can't figure you out. Hyde, that's Gala for you. Gala, anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice chatting up with both of you. Are you going to say Hyde? Hyde, yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. Gala, I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Brian. And you, Freya. Freya, see you. Take care on your way. Freya, you know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Freya, oh really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Hyde, seriously? I have to retell the story? Freya, yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Hyde, alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Hyde, well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. Freya, but you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Freya, obviously. Hyde, he doesn't want to talk about it. Freya, that's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going into war, it messes with your head. Oh, you see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? Freya, I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. Hyde, the only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. Freya, that wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Hyde, of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. Freya, but you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Freya, interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone. Seek help. Which he refused. Freya, no surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. Freya, how? Hyde, it's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I don't know what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes, Neil. Freya, is that your real name? Neil. Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Freya, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. Freya, I saw you from afar. Come on. Come on. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. You can't make that little jump. Really? Come on. Oh, you big baby. Oh, you gonna go around there. Alright. Nothing like taking the most complicated route. Yeah, okay. Alright. Stay here, okay? Thank you. There we go. Okay. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello. My name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? Hyde, for someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Neil. Oh, you are not from around here? Neither are we. Hyde. Where do you come from? Neil. Far away. Freya. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? Neil. More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. Freya. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? I don't see you. Say, look, I'm a kitty. Kitty cat. Uh-huh. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like that? Neil. Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw. when we first arrived. Freya, image? Ah, the Arami Gendru album cover? I'm assuming that's what that is. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes, so anything. Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyways. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? And I have to look that up because I don't know what that is. It's called the Milky Way. Hi kitty. What are you doing? What are you doing? Here, good boy. We want coffee. This is the one I just don't remember what. It's milk something and something. Milk cinnamon something. But I can't remember what. Milky Way. Milk honey mint. I knew it was something like that. Right? Hi. Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Neil, please surprise us. So it's milk, honey, mint. There we go. Yeah. Why you get all this stuff on your face? You're the only cat I know that has all this black stuff coming from your eyes. Let me see. There's that pretty face. There we go. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Neil, thank you. Freya, what the? Hide. Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. Neil, this... What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all of our kind. Freya, you are one interesting person. Neil, thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya. Freya, that was definitely the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Neil, us? We are travelers, doing our job in space you call Milky Way. Freya, what kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Freya, you really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Hyde, not really. You have a valid point. Neil, we do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Freya, oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? Neil, we are sorry, but that is classified information. Freya, aw man. Neil, but we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. Freya, I owe you this story. So, why? Neil, Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keeping the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves, because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in. Freya, I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. Hyde, you're quite dense, aren't you? Freya, hey! You came here to give seeds. So, a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. Neil, that is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. Neil, that is 100% correct. Freya, holy shit. You're trying to give us a superhero? Neil, yes, that is what your people will call the protector. Freya, but why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Neil, sadly it is not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communications. Okay, where are you going? Oh, just switching. Okay, cool. Well, they don't need to look at you the whole time. They saw you. We understand everyone deeply by default, so everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. Freya, that sounds beautiful. And creepy. Neil, why? Freya, it sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. Neil, that was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth. Freya, oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them get laid with love? Okay. You comfy now? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Freya, well, how's the mission going so far? Neil, we cannot say it is going well. Freya, I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Hyde, could you handle them though? Freya, me? I don't know. What do you think? Hyde, you're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Hyde, so, oh, you're not offended by that? Freya, not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with him, but I don't like to sleep around. Hyde, really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Freya, yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Neil, excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Freya, wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep with somebody I'm serious about. Neil, but our mission is serious. Freya, it's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. Neil, we have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. Neil, this is... This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one another exclusively for their entire lives. Freya, yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Freya, now that you mention it, Hyde, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. I'm sure they probably want to see you more than me. There, you the star now. How's that? You okay with that? We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that's what we gathered from your information network. Hyde, theoretically that should be the case. Freya, but Earthlings are stupid. Hyde, that's the easiest way to put it. Neil, we learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Neil, oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? Hyde, you could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Neil, understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Freya, yes, I am single. Neil, do you want to be our girlfriend? Freya, now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Neil, wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. Hyde, it can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Neil, smooth talker? Freya, someone good at communicating with others. Neil, that would be really challenging for us. Freya, even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Yeah, hi. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Neil, condoms? Freya, it's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Neil, why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Hyde, pleasure. Neil, all this information is too much to process in one evening. Now where are you going? Well, you won't be on camera no more. There we go. Freya, so we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. Condom might be something you can't use at all. Hi, that's true. How do you do it? Neil, we are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Freya, I don't want to imagine how it's done. Neil, oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Freya, yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. Neil, we did our research. And we tried it on a test object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Neil, oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. Freya, it is. Hyde, I have to agree with that. Neil, anyways, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. Freya, how will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? Neil, we are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. Freya, you're welcome. Neil, we are off now. Freya, bye. Take care on your way, sir. Freya, that was really something. Hyde, indeed. Freya, you said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came, and then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. Freya, the game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. Hyde, but you can't be angry at such naivety. Freya, I guess so. Hyde. Hyde, by the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Freya, oh, showing some concern now, are you? Hyde, I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. Freya, but her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. Hyde, my. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Freya, sadly, I have to agree with that. Hyde, it's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. Freya, I don't know how to react to that. Hyde, well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Freya, oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? Hyde, it's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Freya, oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Huh. Freya, anyways, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. Hyde, I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Freya, thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright, then see you around. Take care on your way, folks. And since I don't know how well this streamed, I'm going to stop it there. We're going to stop it here and then save it, and then we have time to see if this streamed well, and if it did, maybe we'll go longer next time, Right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's turn... What do we need here? Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This was actually very relaxing compared to last time, which was just an absolute shit show. So, I will see everyone later. Bye.